What up, what up, what up? What up, Turbo? What up, Tune? What up, WRX? Mr. Rob? How's everybody doing this evening? I am super happy to be home. I've been gone for over a week. But now I'm back, baby! And we got radicals. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, I forgot I made two of these. We're doing orange. But back when I made these liveries, I didn't know what the F I was doing. So I kind of know a little more now. Oh, yeah, she did. Yes, she did. She's laying right next to me. I sure missed her. I sure missed her. Whoops. Is everything else? Ah, and then I can go to these. Yeah, I watched Tage's little vidya, and I was like, definitely don't want to do VRC, but race A looks to be a blast. Yeah, they did that for manufacturers, right? Totes radical, baby. Oh, whoops, hold on. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. That's not right. Decal. Look what it did. Look what it did there. What's that about? Down to a 4. No, take it down to 3. Oh, headaches are the worst, especially with the VR. I hope your headache subsides. Hope your headache subsides. Who's playing foosball? I will say I watched more football this weekend than I've watched all year. We got 7 minutos. Oh yeah, I tried to watch it while I was landing, but the airplane Wi-Fi wasn't working very well. So I didn't watch it at all. Well, we'll start from the back this first one. I got all excited and didn't do all the things I needed to do before I started. Heck yeah. Oh, dude, I won my fantasy F1 by less than 100 points, which I had a total of 21,000. It came down to the last three races, and I won by the skin of my teeth. I won 21,014. Next up, 20,928. Super close fantasy right there. Hold on one second because I got all excited that I was finally getting home and streaming and forgot to do some things I need to do. Be right back. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. Jerry. Yeah. Living in Texas, I hear a lot about them Cowboys. And about Jerry. And about his son. And about Dak. Them Cowboys, eh? Alright. Let's figure this out. All my settings are going to be messed up. Alright. So interesting. I got to use the Thrustmaster direct axial drive, and with that, the controller settings are great at 5 and 5. Not for the Thrustmaster. We're going to take that to a 7. We're going to take this to a 9. Let's see how that feels. Feels a little better. Yeah. Horn of plenty. Good evening, sir. I've been out of town, buddy. I showed a bunch of my family your Halloween costume, though. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for looking for my streams. Still need to mess with these settings. Oh, they loved it. Though my niece was brutal. My niece is in high school and has no filter. And I said, hey, look, one of my subscribers dressed up as me for Halloween. And she goes, why? You're not that popular. Straight face. Just, why? You're not that popular. And I was like, oh, damn. Reality check from the U's. Right? That killed me. I was just like, yeah. Touche. Touche, little one. You don't even have your driver's license. And I kicked her ass in bowling, so what does she know? But it was fun. We picked her up after lunch, checked her out of school early, and went bowling. She gets a Temu Christmas. She's super cool. I wish I was as cool as she was when I was in high school. Ooh, I could probably do comms, Shaggy. Let me I need to look into my schedule this week. I literally just got home, like just walked in the door. But I should be able to do comms. Well, let's check in tomorrow and get that figured out. How are you this evening, sir? I left Sunday a week ago. Just got home. So good to be home. You don't realize how much you love Texas until you leave it, am I right? Roll call. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'll do you no good there, Turbo. You know how bad I am at Le Mans. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Tune souped up like a NASCAR pit stop. Are the rims big? Do it right good. I like that PD is taking a page out of TK's lobbies. We did this exact combo a while back. understeer for real, bruh. Woo, I believe it. Heck yeah, make sure you save some. We'll be needing that in about 6 weeks. Yeah, buddy. I need to. Some reason I can't log back into Digit's website. I tried to claim PHG, and something weird happened, and I couldn't log back into the site. Oh, that's a pen. Well, we'll just. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's what no practice will get for you. Well, good thing this is only 3 laps. And we'll do a little more practice. The Nations race in the McLarens at Monza looked fun. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched some of it. But 2019 Red Bull at Nürburgring, no thanks, Tom Hanks. I don't want any part of that nonsense. Hey! Nice. Thank you, Mr. Gordon. How's it going, Jeff? Good to see ya. I finally made it home. Thank you for my previously promised cookies. I enjoyed the challenge, and it was fun doing that on my brother's rig on a wheel and pedal setup I'm not familiar with. It was a good challenge, and that was a fun race. I wish I had stayed home more. Race A last week was quite a lot of fun. I ended up going back over. I stayed with my brother Monday and Tuesday, and then ended up going back over Wednesday night to do a little more racing, and then spent the rest of the time with my parents and other siblings. Is it? Like, I literally got home 20 minutes ago. Came straight from the airport, fired up the PlayStation. Yeah. I think that, Suzuka I think would be really good. I love those cars. I think they're a lot of fun. Yeah. Me too. When you live halfway across the country, I get to see them I go there twice a year, and then I get to see some of them a few other times throughout the year. But I need to figure out the wheel settings for this car, because I cannot feel it at all. I think the daily race A's have gotten better of late. as far as just providing something different from the rest of it. Oh, wow. Hey, Santa. What up, Sim Racer? Yeah. I can't imagine. I mean it comes for all of us, right? I am yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the time I have while I have it, right? All right. Because once again I rushed home. I need to do a couple other things and then I'm going to do some practice laps here. Yeah, it's been good, I think. I mean, we literally just did Kyoto and we just did Nürburgring 24. I know different cars, but anyways, we can complain and complain and complain. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back and we'll run some lap times here and then hopefully have an actual race. 1 second. Webs. What's not working? What's a web socket? All right, let's see. All right, did that, did that. It's always good to have Santa in the house. Papa Jiju, Père Noël. Santa Miguel, Père Noël. Select car from the garage. Oh. You know what I know nothing about? Code. My brother could help you. Augustello, my brother, is a computer wizard. I think of him as Neo from the Matrix. Oh, and he gave Stream Stream is going to be upgrading here in the near future. My brother gave me a really, really nice Stream Deck while I was visiting him because he had two, and he has one that's like a cool touchscreen, and he is using that one, and gave me his old one, which has more features than I will ever use. But well, I mean, if you're able to get a PhD in physics at MIT, I imagine you should be able to teach yourself anything. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't speak the language he speaks. We speak two different languages. I just let him do his thing. But he's a wizard. I remember we got a laptop because my dad actually has a degree in computers, but from the 70s, 80s. My dad got early into computers and saw the value. Ah, saw the value in computers and jumped on that bandwagon while everybody else was like, I'm not sure about this. And it benefited him very well. And then my brother, I remember we had a laptop, and this would have been late 90s, and he learned how to make a game. He made a tank game on this laptop writing code. And I was like, how did you do that? He was like, look, and it was all this gibberish. And he's like, but look what it does. And sure enough, you can move this tank around. It was just green lines, but it was a tank, and you could shoot it. And he did it. It was crazy. But anyways, he gave me a Stream Deck that has a lot of stuff. So as soon as I get my new computer, I'm going to be able to really upgrade the stream and hopefully be able to um, just make more content much easier. But I don't understand it all. Right on, right on. He's like a manager of a team. I don't know. He'll be in the stream at some point and can tell you what he does. He tells me what he does, and it just goes in one ear and out the other. No way. In what, St. Louis? Right? When are you going? And why? Are you going for something else, or are you going specifically to meet Slomo? I should have messaged Slomo because I was busy because I was there for my cousin's wedding, so I probably wouldn't have been able to get away to see him, but I was there a couple weeks ago. Oh, snap. Okay. What? No, hold on, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop. When I saw you, you were working at Starbucks. Who are you working for now? Because that is exciting. I know you were really desperate to find anything else. Congratulations. And welcome to the world of work travel. You're going to find real quick if they make you do it a lot. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Awesome, bud. Congratulations. I hope it works out for you. My father-in-law. Oh, I am Vengeance. Good evening. So because I fly all the time, I'm always the first to board. I fly Southwest. So I'm if I'm flying for work, I'm A1, and if I'm flying personal, I'm A16. And if you've ever flown Southwest, you understand what that means. But I lined up today to board my flight home, and they sure are radical. And I'm wearing this is a shirt that I got from the auction, so it's embroidered Mannheim auto auction. And the couple boarding behind me was like, "Do you work for Mannheim?" And I was like, "No, I buy cars from them. I spend millions of dollars every year." And they were like, "Well, you might know. Talk a beer, talk a beer. Do you know this person?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know that person." And the guy was like, "That's my best friend." And kind of, we talked a little bit, but I was like, it's so funny. Small world of the people you end up meeting that know other people that you know. There we go. I finally got the double shift right. So I chatted with them for a minute because we know some of the same people. But it sure is fun getting to meet other YouTube friends in person. Gotten to meet Toon. I've gotten to meet Turbo. And we discovered that, though we didn't know each other at the time, Arrow, who lives in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Oop, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was stupid. That was stupid. Did they quit? I'm sorry. I feel really bad. I was trying to get behind them and just straight up spun them out. Oh well. Good thing this doesn't affect your DR. But yeah, Arrow, we both lived in Chattanooga at the same time, and I worked at Mellow Mushroom making pizza. And he used to go, or he still goes to, but the time that I worked at Mellow Mushroom, he went there frequently, so I definitely made him pizza at one point in time. And then so Jeff, do you spend the majority of your time in Tyler, or do you spend the majority of your time in Albuquerque? Hey, Papa. Good evening, sir. I stopped in and liked your streams. I missed your one earlier today and then was boarding my flight during your second stream, but I made sure to leave a like. How are you? Interesting. Ah, so you make Texas your main locale. I gotta say, I've been to Albuquerque once, and I loved it as a tourist. Yeah, you can always bet against the Cowboys. Well, yeah, right. Besides wrecking people. Well, Papa, I literally walked in the house and got the stream fired up. So I've literally just been trying it out, but I'm gonna get this down. I've been distracted and not paying attention. Just excited to be home and have my stuff, you know? Yeah. But if Jerry goes, it's just going to be his son. Do you think, Steven, right? That's his name? You think Steven's going to do it better? Well, I guess maybe if he doesn't have dad breathing over his shoulder, he can handle it more. Whoa. Well, I didn't wreck that person, thank goodness. Landon, good evening. It's been a minute. Thank you for those tacos, buddy. How are you? Thank you. I'm glad you are here, Landon. I'm sorry, bud. We got to figure out some positives. Have you been doing any racing? How the horses? Landon's got some stuff going on in his personal life. If he wants to share, he can, but doesn't have to. Good. I'm glad your horses are doing good. I know they're helpful for you. Landon's a nice young man. He's been here since the beginning, since I started the channel. I always appreciate his support. Alright, we're gonna change the oil and then we're gonna do some practice here. I've been so distracted. Been so excited to be home. So a while back we did the Radicals as lobby cars, and I did this one. I made another livery. Let's go. You figured out what you did wrong? You silly goose. I wouldn't go that far, but I'm sorry, Landon. I can't imagine. Cannot imagine what that is like. But you know you got us here, bud. And we are always happy to have you. I bet. It's always good to find things that bring us joy, that can help pull us out when we are deep in it. Because life is hard. Even if your life is easy, according to people, life is hard. Really? Yep, I agree with that, Landon. I'm really pleased. I haven't used it, but I've noticed a lot of the YouTube channels that I subscribe to and regularly watch their videos have been sponsored by Better Health, which is a way for people to get connected with therapists. I am a big believer in therapy. While I haven't used Better Health, I would recommend checking it out. I know a lot of people either think therapy is a sign of weakness or um, yeah. But if you can, good. That's good, Landon. Yeah. If you have the ability or the resources to get professional help, it is so good to be able to work through everything, as life is crazy and we all experience it and we process in different ways, and what's good for some people might not be good for others, but finding what works for you. Oh yeah, I know several people who do that. um, Nice. Yeah, the ketamine therapy can be super good. I know a few people who do that, and it has, like, it's almost like like they're not a different person, but you can tell that their whole outlook, um, and the way they kind of perceive the world is different than it was before. But everyone, again, everyone is different. Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. I love that. That's so good to hear. And it's good to talk about this stuff. There's such a weird stigma on all the mental health stuff. And it doesn't make any sense. Why? I've been kind of trying to decide. I was on antidepressant and it worked really well for me. But I definitely notice a difference in my general behavior. What up, CC? Right? How are you, Chris? And I don't know. I've been struggling, and honestly, I'm sure you guys have noticed my streams haven't been as consistent as they used to be, and that has been a direct result of dealing with my own personal depression, because sometimes it's just hard to put myself. Yep, exactly. And that's kind of what I was getting at, is like feeling depressed and being like, well, I don't want to stream because I don't want to have to interact with people, but it would benefit me, and I always feel better after I stream because I get to hang out with my friends and talk to everybody and enjoy my time. And I need to kind of tell myself when I'm feeling that way, I know that if I just go and do it, I'll feel better. But it's hard to do that, because when you start to feel depressed and you withdraw, So, yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I've talked about it with people who aren't a part of this community. Yeah. Um, I've talked about that with people who aren't in this community but know what we do here, and they admire that, you know, we have this passion for cars and we love this silly game, uh, and we're able to hang out and talk to one another all over the place, all over the world, really, not just the country. And it's a really great thing. Vitamin U. So it's yeah, it's good to talk about it. Thank you all for talking about this with me. Um, we need to do it more. We need to do it more. Be open about how we're actually feeling and not just put on a face that everything's great and dandy. I'm fortunate that I have a good support system in my life outside of YouTube and Gran Turismo that also is, yeah, yeah, uh, having a good what I like to call chosen family. Mm, yeah. I started taking, it's actually a blood pressure medication, um, that they learned that soldiers with PTSD, um, they gave it to them, and it actually helped with their night terrors. Because I have very vivid dreams that are so real that I mistake them for reality. They're not necessarily nightmares, but they're so real that I wake up and I don't know what's real and what isn't, and whether what I dreamt was something that actually happened or was a dream. And I take that, and it helps a little bit. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I would have to look. But yeah, it's basically a blood pressure medication that can help with those crazy realistic dreams. But if you live, obviously, in our country, if you don't have good health insurance, getting prescribed medication and going to a doctor can be a challenge in and of itself because of how expensive it all is. But that's another topic. All right, let's not crash into anybody and move forward. In the race. Right? Yeah. And that's another thing. Like, everybody reacts to everything differently. Yeah. Gotta get that double. No, the understeer. Yes, sir. Isn't my first rodeo in a radical, but I forgot about the sport hard tires and the severe understeer. Well, we're back in last place. We've been there before. It's so cool. I would love to drive one of these in real life. Curious what it actually feels like. How much do you love it? How much do you love it, Chris? Have you gotten to drive one? And what kind of tires do they use? Obviously, we're on Sport Hards. Do they use racing slicks, or are they using more of a track geared road tire? Okay. That's what I thought. We used these for lobbies a while back, and it was so much fun. So I gotta say, minus the pedals, the Thrustmaster direct axial drive is really nice. What kind of motor does it have in it? I really don't know much about it, honestly. I know it's a purpose-built track vehicle. Oh yeah. Did you get the load cell brake pedal, Chris? Because I didn't start with the load cell, but then upgraded to it. Whee! Jeez. Right? That's the thing my brother needs to start working on now that he has the direct axial drive, is saving it with the wheel and not the gas pedal. Yeah, it's amazing what that little donut sponge does, right? My brother has the upgraded, I forget what pedals they are. They're nice pedals for Thrustmaster, but they're not load cell. It took me a while to get used to it because it's all pressure, not how far the pedal travels, but how much pressure you're putting. So that was my big, when we did lobbies on Tuesday, that was my big adjustment, was figuring out braking. I was either braking too hard or not enough. but the feeling of the wheel from that new Thrustmaster felt great. Super smooth. Super smooth. Yeah. All right. Now we can put in some work here. So, since you're someone who gets to drive race cars, exactly. If it's off, what is it? So, load cell compared to like driving a race car, does that feel better? Me too. Especially since they got you your stuff so quickly. Depends on the car. What would be that you've driven? What would be closest to load cell type of feeling? Or if that's a difficult question, no worries. Some of the F-style cars require insane brake pressure. 4 days, yeah, that's crazy. Um, F4 car. Interesting. Um, I mean, as someone who's never tried the Logitech, but obviously we know McNaughty uses it and he really likes it. I think cost-wise, right? There's a huge price difference between the two. That's a lot of pressure. Gotta have some big old legs. What's the price difference between a DD Pro and the Logitech? Because the Logitech's like over $1,000, right? And it seems like Corsair has solved all the customer service issues. Yeah. I would go Fanatec because of Corsair. If they hadn't solved all that stuff, uh-huh, just regular brakes. They have ABS, right? Or no? 8. But honestly, I don't think that's necessary. I doubt I use all 8 nanometers. And after using my brother's Thrustmaster, which doesn't have the same amount of Newton meters, I don't, you got to be like, yeah, I don't like the insane, like, I'm not a strong guy. Like, laps at Interlagos, I think, is the most abusive track to test out your wheel strength. That's awesome. What kind of racing was that? Taco, indeed. You know what? I ate Mexican food in Georgia. I remember loving Mexican food when I grew up in Georgia, and it's just not that great, but that's cool. How long have you been racing? Yeah. Uh, wow, that's cool, man. Now, Mosa, I'd be curious about. Why what? I'm sure. Well, this is a game. Oh, yeah. I mean, kind of close. I've been hovering in this mid 600 range for a while. I need to, if I really want the channel to grow, I need to I need to invest my own money into my stream. And right now I haven't really invested any money into my stream. I've been using stuff my brother gave me and just making it work. Yeah, I think the new update definitely helped. And by new, I mean the one that was like 5 months ago. Yeah, yeah, you got to get the converter, so that's even more money. Yeah. I mean, I've done iRacing, and iRacing is awesome. Even on, and I did iRacing on a Thrustmaster, what was it, T300 is what I did with iRacing, and that was definitely felt more realistic. But I mean, I've only done go-karts and autocross. So autocross is really my most realistic comparison. But I'm not a computer person, and the idea of having a gaming PC is not appealing to me at all. It's more of a sim, you think? Right on. Good. Hope that was beneficial to you, my friend. I enjoyed it as well. I'll create a new tab in the Discord for just talking about how you're feeling. Right. Ooh, the understeer! Messed that up. Should have slowed down a lot more. Oh, come on. Alright. Oof! Get ready for the next race. for the next race. Nope. You're right. Because I can go drift my Miata, and before I had my Miata, my FRS, I could drift that thing at any moment and not spin out. Yeah, that's fair. So I need Jeff and Chris Cook to put a time down here. And tomorrow we're doing lobbies. After that, I'll start working on a real time. Nice. Yeah. First time I drove on gravel, I was in my Accord or did I have my Civic Si? I think it was in my Civic Si, and I was like, this is incredible. Yeah, we can't have this Gemini guy up here. Just kidding. Forget who Gemini is. Jiminy Cricket. Yeah. Papa's got a good time. 203.1. That's good stuff. All right, let's not hit anybody this time. I'll try to stay a little more focused. I can tell I've been at the airport all day. Traveling. Woke up this morning, updated my auction list, went to the auction, walked about probably 3.5 miles of walking cars. Excuse your arrogance. I don't know if it's arrogance, Chris. You're fast. It's not arrogance, it's facts. Walked all the cars, went to lunch, went to the airport, posted up and worked at the airport, bought cars, sent emails, and flew home, hopped in here, and now I'm starting to feel the fatigue. Two cookies. Two cookies, Chris is faster? Or Jeff is faster? Let's see it. Let's see it. You are Cookie. Chris Cook is all about the cooks. Thanks, Rob. I need it. Really? You were Cookie? Thanks, Chris. Right? I was Team Money. I mean, people called me Case, but T-Money and Buddy, because I very much represented Buddy the Elf. Curly hair, happy, love Christmas, encouraging, acted like a child. So yeah, T-Money and Buddy. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? What's a Christmas gram? That's why I always get so excited when Santa Miguel comes in, because I'm like, Santa! I know him. Should I go down into third for that final turn? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I try to be. I try to be. Good job, Jeff. Yeah. Touche. I will. Oh, the understeer. Oh no. Live time to set a time for the time attack board. You can do it, Mr. Jeff. You've earned it. Alright, good. They had a penalty. Whoops, slow down too much. We can get P2 from this guy. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. I don't think they're double shifting on the straight. Well, thank you. I don't know. Who's the other person you just said? I don't know their stream. If you're able to, since you're a mod, will you put a link to their channel in the chat, and I'll go back and check it out. I would like to know. You should be able to put a link to their. Nice. What kind of whiskey? I need to get some good whiskey. He's a Danish guy. Right on. Thank you. I'm bad about getting in people's chat. I watch or I go and like a bunch of people's streams. But I don't always get in the chat. Nice. What kind of whiskey is it? I mean, like, is it a rye? Is it a sweeter whiskey? I tend to like a less sweet. There we go. We got a P3. Or I may have spoke too soon. No, we got a P3. No way they're gonna. Yeah. Heard that. A bourbon with brown sugar. Nice. Yeah, Rob, I see you pop into a lot of chats. Nice. So sweet. So that sounds good to just sip. That sounds good as a sipper. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Rob. Yeah, I will say I do get in when I am watching other people's streams. I see Rob in the chat a lot. Facts. Facts. He sure is. Let's make a couple changes on this one, and then we'll run the blue one a couple times, and then I do have to go to bed because I have to buy cars in the morning. Can I do it on... Yeah, I'm sure his stream is at a different time. Night, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Good. I'm ready to have you back, my friend. We need people to challenge some of these top dogs. Thank you for being here, buddy. Can't wait to see you guys battle it out in the time trials. Alright. Overwrite. Close. Alright. We'll run the blue livery a little bit. Ugh. It's like I would love to move further west than I already am. But the problem is I buy cars on East Coast. And the time difference would mean I would have to get up and buy cars earlier than I care to wake up. Speaking of great people, it's getting long and luxurious, B. We were just talking about good, wholesome streamers and cool people. And Brigsby is definitely one of those people. leader of the Beehive. How you doing, buddy? How are your legs? I know they've been bothering you. That don't sound like you? I know a bunch of people who would disagree. Oh, good. You got some racing in? I was out of town all week. So, just got back in town, I guess a little over an hour ago. Maybe more. Whenever the stream started is when I got home. I appreciate you dropping in, my friend. Yeah. Heard that. That actually felt like a pretty good lap. What are we gonna get? Are we gonna beat our time? Nope. Oh yeah, we did. Barely. Whoops. Too late to turn in. What am I trying to get to? I want to be in like the 203s, right? Nice. Yeah, this account's a B. Almost an A, but I just haven't been able to get into races that matter. Or put in the time to get into races that matter. So I've been doing my lobbies and race A. 203.1 is Papa. I'm curious what Chris and Jeff are going to do. Let's see, has Jeff put down any time yet? No. People are putting down 2 minute, 0.9. Chris is definitely going to get into the 201s. I don't know how low into the 201s he's going to get. But he's going to get into the 201s. Because that dude is stupid quick. Lead pencil. Are we not friends? What is up with that? That's another great guy. If y'all don't follow Lead Pencil, he's pretty awesome. Talon 118 in the world. 141. Alright. What I need to do is actually watch one of these fast times. Good. Led is a cool guy. I need to find it somewhere. I have so many shorts on my YouTube channel. I'm sure there's an AI feature that can find it for me, but I don't know how to do that. Hey, what up, socially dyslexic? Oh, nice. Well, thank you for joining us. Yeah, Lead Pencil's a great guy. If you don't know, you know. Somewhere I have a short where something happens between me and Lead. This is a lot when we were both like low B's in our DR ranking. And I say something like, "Thanks, Lead Pencil." Something like that. Um, but I have so many shorts, I have yet to be able to find that uh, short. But we raced against each other a lot in our low B rankings, and then he really progressed. He's like an A plus. He's really, really good. He's way quicker than me. And then we reconnected because of NRL and PHG. And now we're both members of PHG, and I was a commentator for his NRL racing. I actually had him picked as my NRL Division B champion, but it didn't work out that way. But I'm a big fan of that guy. His videos, I think the videos he makes are very helpful. So, yeah. Thanks, Led. Think you're a cool dude. How are you doing this evening, socially dyslexic gaming? On Kyoto? Yeah, that's great. And I think it's interesting that he uses the chase cam. That's so interesting to me, using chase cam with a wheel. I use chase cam for like Need for Speed when I'm using a controller, but I've tried to use it a couple times in this game. Hasn't worked out for me. So people have an issue with Lord Goomba, apparently. We'll find out if I have an issue with Lord Goomba as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been out of town all week. Just got home. 135.9. Nice. Last time we did Kyoto, it was group 4, right? That was the last daily there. Now it's group 3. I like that track, but it's so easy to make a mistake. And with the way people race these days, it's a real challenge. All right, we went from the orange and blue car to the blue and orange car. We'll see if that makes a difference. And then I probably need to log off and go to bed. Nice. Yeah, any improvements Good. The understeer. I'm clearly using better gearing than the cars behind. They must not subscribe to Tijney's track guides. I love them. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Jeff Gordon, I don't know if he's in here anymore, but he actually races cars in real life, and one of his friends races these. He said he hasn't driven them, but his friend really likes them. I would love to try one of these. Was it Super GT or Jimmy Broadbent that did a video in the? I think it was Super GT did a video in these radicals, getting to drive them at some park. Didn't carry enough speed through turn 1, but my double shift has paid off. One of those cool streamers who now races real cars did a video a while back in these radicals. It was really cool. Basically, purpose-built track day cars. I'm glad they did the sports hard tires and not racing tires. I think that makes these cars a bit more fun. Messed that up, but that's okay. Ooh! We got a way better run on that one. He wants to send it turn 1, he can send it. Come on, keep it in track limits. Damn it. That's going to be a penalty. Nope, they didn't give me the penalty. I kept it in or I got bumped. And I'm going to get the run here. They're going to stay on the inside. Can I get ahead before the chicane? I think I can. Can I keep it in the chicane? No pens, no pens. Stay on the inside. Cover off the inside for this turn. Woo, we're going to play mad defense. 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 We might get a win here. If I can just keep it together. I'm known for messing up my own races, though. They send it. Absolutely send it. I mean, the gap was there. Gap was there. That was a fun race. Good job, Gord. Lord Goomba. That was a fun race. Woo! See, why can't these races count for DR? I'm good at these races. Got my heart rate up. That was good stuff. Woo! Now I want to do another. All right, we're going to do another one. That was too much fun. But what we're going to do. I believe it. Go out on a win. Touche. Let's just watch this lap and see what they're doing. Because you're right, I do need to go to bed. Tune, the voice of reason. Oh, wow. Oh, and then back up to fourth. Exactly. Man, they're way later on the brakes than me. Holy cow. How much speed were they carrying? Whoops. How much speed? So 70, yep. That's what I'm trying to do there. Double shift to 6. Where are they braking here? Damn. They don't get below 96. Oof. Okay, they accelerate out of fourth. They're just carrying a lot more speed than I am. And that's how you do a sub 201 lap. That is impressive. Okay, let's just it's 11:33. Yeah, I need to go to bed, but tomorrow, let me put a link real quick. If you're not already a part of the old Discord, you should be. Tomorrow, we are doing the 911. Hey, thank you, Tune. Let's see. Make sure this is here. All right. No, hidden use copy button. That's not right. I messed that up. Why isn't it not doing? Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Anyways, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central, we are using the Porsche 911 996 2001 GT3. It's a road car, not the Group 3. The Porsche 911 on Sport Soft tires. Needs to be stock, Sport Soft. We'll start at 7 p.m. and run for about 3 hours, 7 p.m. Central. Hope to see you all there. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you all. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe. I appreciate all the chatting. We had some good talking, some good fun. Thank you, Jeff, for the $10. I greatly appreciate it. Socially dyslexic. It's so nice to meet you. And we will catch y'all on the flippity flop, as they say.